much energy I am going to have this stream. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the reason I'm doing this stream is to see if I even have a chance of being alive enough to do Final Fantasy later, because I don't know, man. I spend reverb. Fuck. No, that's. Wait, that's it. Is that reverb? Is that reverb? Also, I think for my own sanity, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna right now turn redeems off for the rest of the stream. I don't think I have them in me, like 100% guaranteed. Sorry. I'm hoping I can do more of the bare minimum today. Okay. Blah. There, it's big. It's big. Just drunk. I wish, man. I wish. My entire stomach gave out on me. It's more like the only thing I've eaten in like a day and a half is a cookie. Hey, wait, no, that's a lie. I had a single mini egg for lunch. It didn't go so well. I am doing my best, okay? I don't think streaming is gonna make it any worse. If nothing else, streaming is probably going to distract if I'm up to streaming. I just don't know if or how much I'm going to be able to like carry a stream. So I thought I'd try Charlie's backstory because I think it's really short. So we can stream like 1 hour or 2 max and then just fucking die. Worst case scenario, I might still do the Final Fantasy stream, and if I'm just not feeling MSQ, like if I don't understand what the fuck I'm doing, maybe we can just grind for some, like, I don't know, PvP or something. It's just going to be, it's just gonna be Charlie's anecdote and maybe stuff that I don't know the word. I'm sorry, you guys can probably tell the state I'm in is not quite there. To try to get rid of some of the queasy and some of the upset. I had a lot of meds today, so my brain is also not quite there. Is there? No, I don't think they have the. No, they had a free thing for a while. I was wondering if it was still here. I only got 3 stars from the free one. That's it. Not a single anything other than 3 stars. I'm so sad. If I do any more, it'll probably be artificial somnambulism. Just trying to get to limbo because I don't have very far until I unlock limbo, and it would be nice. One thing I don't like about Charlie's image for I2, it almost looks like an entirely different art style. I didn't like this, but then I saw her live 2D at least. At least still feels very Charlie, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this one. I just don't like it in the not live 2D. I wanna talk about one thing before I get started though. I'm just trying to find it. Hold on. Wait, I think I missed the super. Hold on. Didn't you think I missed super? Come on, super cure, do something. It's trying. It's trying. It's not so much zooted. It's more like it's more like when the meds kick in at all, I'm so fucking tired from not being able to eat or sleep properly. The tired really kicks in and my brain is just slow. It's stuff that when I'm not quite this bad, if I take it, doesn't do anything. But when I'm in this state, it just is big messed up. Where is it? I thought it was a Monday one. It's not a Monday one. Where the fuck is it? Hold on. There it is! I started reading a really, really good webtoon. I need to scream about it because, like, really briefly because it's really cute. And I need people to read it. Let me see. Sorry if I go really silent for a sec. I probably got a big wave of queasy. Where'd the image go? Hold on. Okay. So yesterday I could not move. Like I was literally, I got up a little bit very, very late in the evening or early in the morning, depending on your definition, to get a couple things done. But for the most part, I was like stuck in bed the entire day. So I just alternate between sleeping and reading comics, but I was all cut up in all my comics, so I was like, oh no, what do I read? So I found a random one and just started binging it. I started reading Tricked into Becoming the Heroine's Stepmother. I was like, that sounds like a really bad light novel. I need some garbage. And then I started reading it. But it's actually really good. I didn't expect it to be like my new favorite. It's really wholesome and cute. It's basically, let me read the description. It might help refresh my memory a bit. After her death, Daisy Heidi is reincarnated into the world of Why Did the Duke's Daughter Roll Across the Pumpkin Patch? A so-called tragedy novel where the beautiful heroine Pierre indulges in reckless lust and hedonism with 10 ardent suitors to a bitter end. Though Daisy is reborn as a poor commoner in this world, she has one distinct advantage over others in her second chance at life. She is the author of the original novel. When fate brings Daisy into the lives of the novel's heroine, Pierre and her dashing father, Duke Henstone, Daisy vows to do everything she can to prevent Pierre's future of despair. So, essentially, no, it's actually not trash. It's actually really good. I posted about it on Twitter too, and like a bunch of people were like, "Oh my god, I read that! It's so good! It's actually so good." Essentially, it's not even like it's not a reverse harem or anything. It's just fucking cute. Like when she gets reincarnated into her own book that she wrote with her friends. And the MC of the book is a baby at this point, right? So it's back when the MC is a baby. So she's not going around dating 10 men. She's a baby. And she gets kind of manipulated into well, not manipulated. Maybe just like offered a job as the baby's nanny under the pretense of, hey, I don't like for some reason the male lead believes her. And he's like, yo, I don't want my daughter dating 10 men. That's messed up. So he pays her under the pretense of being a nanny to prevent her from meeting any of the suitors. And basically what happens is that the daughter takes a liking to her, a strong liking to her. And then there's like this gremlin, like baby, just a toddler, the entire series trying to manipulate her dad and this nanny to get them together. And she's actually so good at it. But the thing is, it's pretty clear from very early on, like, that she's at least physically attracted to him. Like, she sees his face and starts drooling, like, right in front of him. And he very quickly is, like, really obviously, like, head over heels into her. But they both don't want to admit it to, like, the other person, I guess, or maybe themselves in some cases. They're like really, really shy about it. So the toddler just keeps trying to set them up. And it's so cute and so cursed faced, and the toddler is so fucking gremlin. It's like one of the funniest things I've read in a while, and it's also really, really cute. And now, spoiler alert, but not even halfway through. I'm on like chapter 40 some. No, I finished 50 chapters. Around chapter 40 some, it happens though. The male lead actually realizes and like very blatantly asks her on a date. And like, he's not even pretending anymore that he's like hiding it or anything. But I still have over 60 episodes left to read. So it's like, it's a slow burn, but somehow it's a slow burn that moves fast while still being a slow burn. Like, it doesn't take a million episodes to get a confession. But it's still going nowhere. But it's also going everywhere. Like, I'm pretty sure it was like episode 15 or something. They literally sleep in the same bed. But like nothing happens. Because the toddler is just also in the bed. Because she tricked them into it. She just gave them baby eyes. She's like, please, can we all sleep together, please? But then she shows the toddler facing the camera being like, with like Anya's smug face. It's so stupid. And if you want like a feel-good read that's just absolute ridiculous, it's fun. It's very fun. I wouldn't even say it feels slow-paced. It's one of those ones that's just really a comfy read. So if you have a day where you just feel like shit, like I did, and you want a nice comfy read, I highly recommend it. It seems like a good one to binge. I'm gonna be sad when I'm caught up because then I can't binge it anymore. But that's okay. It'll take me a while, unless I have another day where I'm knocked out. I usually don't read 50 chapters in a day. That's weird for me. I don't have time to do that. But for now, I want to try Charlie's story a little bit. Any plans for the ReZero Club? Yes, actually! I do think I'm going to be voice acting the first part on the 25th. I have one person joining so far for Rem and Ram. Depending on what the line split is like in the game, I might get someone else for Emilia, or I'll do Emilia and get someone else to cover the counters. I haven't fully decided yet. It looks like some of the maids might be in it too, so we'll see. I'll let you guys help me figure out on Discord how the split is and stuff before I figure it out. It's confirmed the original VA will be in it. Not for the event though. Or have they confirmed voice acting for the event? I thought it's just for the characters, like to use them in battles. Ah, shit, I don't want to cancel my collab. Oh god. I'm pretty sure it's just for battles. Although you can let me know if I'm wrong. I haven't heard anything about the events having voice acting. So it's probably just the same as usual. I don't think any collab. It's confirmed to be in the story event? Well, fuck! Let me just message the person I asked to join and tell them no more collab. I fucking hate this. Well, it is what it is. Hold on. One second. At least it'll be easier to schedule that way. Another thing to just make my brain melt right now. One sec. Well, there goes all my excitement about casting that. I fucking hate that, but it is what it is. You really literally started playing thanks to my recommendation. I'm glad. Sorry that I'm so off today. I am like, I am not doing so good. I'm glad you enjoyed it though, I really am. I love to see more people getting into it. It is confirmed to be in the story event, but you're not sure though. I thought you just said it was. Okay, wait, now I'll message her again. I'm so confused. Maybe I should message people when my brain is like this. Hold on. 1 second. I'll just tell her I'll get back to her later. Yeah, I'll just tell her I'll get back to her later. She's probably gonna get jump scared by my like whiplash messages. That's okay. I could mute the voices, but I don't want to if the event has full voice acting. I've said that before. It's like, to me, if the event already has voice acting, it feels disrespectful for me to mute them and do it myself. It just feels like a disrespect to the people who put the work in. But if it's not voice acted, then I don't mind doing it myself and have a lot of fun. But if there literally were people chosen for it, I don't feel comfortable muting it and doing it myself. I think that's the best way to word it. Anyway, getting into the event a bit, I did want to talk a little bit about her story. I don't think I have the full... No, I do have the full thing unlocked. So basically, Charlie in Reverse 1999 is supposed to be a representation of Shakespeare's granddaughter, but of course the story in this is probably a little bit different. But he did have a granddaughter in real life that towards the end of his career would be like going to the theater and checking out stuff a lot. When people say it's voiced, it just means the collab characters get ENVA from the show. Since Chainsaw Man didn't. When I specifically asked about the story though, it was mentioned in chat, like, it is confirmed to be in the story event, like word for word. Which is why I thought the story was voiced, but I think I'm just gonna not message anyone else at all until my brain is back. I don't think it's a good time for me to jump to any conclusions. I'm not able to what's the word? Critically process information in quite the right way right now. Okay. Anyway, so I want to read her story real quick because it is kind of relevant before I do the backstory event. So this is the story they unlock for her. I do have it maxed out, so I have her story. The Troupe, the People's Men, used to be the famous King's Men. I'm pretty sure that was the it was most well-known troupe in Britain and even all of Europe at the time. Its first owner, the link isn't working? How though? Works for me, I just clicked it. It works fine. It is discounted. If you click on it and go to the page, it'll tell you how much it's discounted on the item pages. It just doesn't show there that it's discounted. It was the most well-known troupe in Britain and even all of Europe at the time. Its first owner, Charlie's grandfather, was the eminent William Shakespeare. So that's kind of proof right away that she is. Sponsored by the king, is naturally named the King's Men. Things changed, however, all of a sudden. The king was beheaded. Plays were banned by law, and the actors were forced to be dismissed. I do believe that was real in history. Like, there was a period where you could not do, like, theater plays or anything like that. But that was not the end. The story of plants looking up to heaven started from a long night, while that of the prince who imitated the sun originated from the unruly past. The memories brought by these phantoms are not illusions. Now the troupe has retrieved its king, actors, audience, and stage. The show of the fight between the new king and the tyrant shall continue. Before she would... Oh yeah, so Charlie was kind of forced to join the troupe at first. She didn't actually want to, but... Before she was forced to join the troupe, Charlie knew nothing about it or its plays. She had no idea who her grandfather was. She literally didn't know her grandfather was Shakespeare, nor was she interested in becoming the owner. She even made 13 attempts to run away from the troupe after learning of its plan to fight Cromwell. Her attitude didn't change until a rehearsal. The actor, who was supposed to play King Lear, fell ill and couldn't play the part. When he was asked to recommend a substitute, he made an unexpected choice. A girl who had never acted in any plays. So just literally to play the role of King Lear, they just chose young Charlie. The girl walked onto the stage helplessly and started her first performance, looking nervous. Silence filled the hall when the performance was over. A moment later, it was followed by thunderous applause and cheers. That was when the girl finally realized there was an unexpected smile on her face. She's had something she didn't have before. That would be her key to the gate of Arcanum. Emperor Wilson, I collected the comments the troupe made about you. They all agree that you show an outstanding kind of tension when you play a tyrant. So Charlie, that's why, like, in her catchphrase, Charlie's just like, ha! Is that all you've got? And then she's like, I'm sorry. They're, like, obviously exaggerated, and just in my voice, in her voice instead, she just, like, yells. And then immediately, like, I'm sorry. It's so cute. Pandora, again, I'm very interested in your performance. Could you extemporize for me here? Charlie's like, may I say no? Please cooperate with me as part of the interview. All right. She's really, really shy when she's not on stage. I'll just be honest. This is just, I spit on you, flies sucking blood from the bodies of those in your so-called news. Your minds are as empty as a ship eroded by shipworms, but still you try to fool yourselves by decorating it with garlands. Beyond that, you call such scavengers' taste fashion to cheat your way through more carry. So she's really, really good at being a tyrant. Also, Leneric and Jason and Takayamano. And then Pandora just like freezes, applauds slowly. Would you like to know my comments? It was marvelous. I love her so much. She also comes with a few different items. On her hat, a performance prop in the theater troupe, the towering hat and the intricate patterns are much better suited to the stage and shows rather than to daily life. The hat itself has a plain design and does not have much value, but the feather at the brim is rather expensive. The feather is the boobry. Is that a real bird, or is that like an Arcanum thing? I feel like it's probably not real, but I'm curious. Boobry. Oh, it's a real no. It's okay, so it's kind of a thing, but not a thing. So, the Boobry is a mythological shape-shifting entity inhabiting the lochs of the west coast of Scotland. It commonly adopts the appearance of a gigantic water bird resembling a cormorant or great northern diver, but it can also materialize in the form of various other mythological creatures, such as a water bull. It's generally malevolent. It preys on livestock being transported on ships, but it also likes to eat otters. It can also turn into a water horse, so they can like be the water horse. And it kind of sucks the blood of other horses when it's in that form. It's interesting. So it's based on a real mythological creature. So definitely an Arcanist thing in that regard then. Hello, Dark Shadows. Oh, it says right there, arcane fuck. And the feather comes from a Boobry. I'm so glad I looked it up. A rare arcane creature with a ferocious nature. This water bird can mimic not only the voices of other animals, but also their appearances through shapeshifting. It is a born an actor. I wonder if she is a Boobry, so to speak. But the interviewee knows nothing about its value. It's just a dyed pheasant feather, isn't it? She asks wonderingly. Nah. And then this is a notebook as well. A small notebook that Charlie carries around. The contents include not only the troupe schedule, daily expenses, records of issues and rehearsals, and her reflections, but also highly offensive text written by her in specific situations. Just imagine her insulting the text in the thing. I think the story is just a story from what I understand. So we probably won't have any battles today. Oh god, I hope so. It only has 5 days left, so I thought I'd try streaming it just to see if I'm up to a short stream. I don't think I'm gonna be brave enough to try a British accent today. If you guys really, really want me to, maybe, but where I'm so out of it, I feel like I'll just fuck it up. Hey, I don't know, I'm not confident put in enough on a normal day to do that, let alone right now, so we can just jump into the story and see what it's like. I don't think there's any rewards for this story, so much as it's just a backstory to kind of appreciate, I guess, Charlie as a character more. Because the thing about this game, and I'll go back to explain it briefly, there's a lot of really, really good 5, 4, and even 3-star characters that just don't get any love in the main story. Like, another one, I know that they've also mentioned Oliver Fogg is getting a backstory soon, but I would really like to see a backstory for Pavia. And Satsuki.
2 gentlemen walked
There are a lot of really good characters that we don't really know much of anything about that are really fascinating. And, like, I'd really like to learn his as well. I think this one also has the Fool, so that'll be fascinating. Because the Fool was really interesting in the Somnambulism chapter. Anyway, let's see how this goes. My throat is acting all weird. Probably from being dead. Writing a cohesive narrative for gacha number of characters would be a narrative. It really would, beloved. And this game does a decent job of kind of tying them all together through reality. Hold on. I'm just gonna lean against the wall for a minute. It's because they're all based on stuff that was real, right? So they don't have to necessarily all be connected to each other that much because they're connected through reality to our reality, which kind of connects them in a way. I'm sure more people would want more backstory for Tenet. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah! You know what I specifically want? I specifically want
Good day,
a story.
You're too kind, visitor.
I want this. Give me this backstory. Give me this backstory. I don't understand what's happening, but I would like to. I would like to understand what's happening. Give me that story, please. I think we would all appreciate that. Alright, let's go for the exiles. Master of Theatrics. I think there's 6 parts from what I understand. I think some of it has like partial voice acting, but not full. Give me 1 sec. My entire brain just not knowing what voice to give her right now. Oh god. They do little sighs and stuff. Yeah! For some reason, I forgot that you were talking about, like, the game. Like, this gameplay. And I thought you meant, like, Tenant in that image. And I thought you meant, like, Tenant and the girl were doing sighs. And I was like, huh? What voice I want to give Charlie? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so queasy. I don't have like I don't have the power to do any ideas right now. Wait, my mic is loud. My entire brain is like, I was gonna voice act this, and now my entire brain is like, oh god, I gotta voice act this, and it's like short circuiting. It's like I can't do it. What was it doing? I could try. Yeah, I feel like I feel like with Charlie, if I don't... did you find that corn from the other day? Oh my god, it's still written on my arm and I never looked for it. In my defense, I started feeling incredibly sick right after that. Okay. That's when I started feeling bad. So, well, there's a piece of corn somewhere around me. That's uncomfortable. I don't think it would go moldy in a few days. No, it'd probably definitely go moldy in a few days. Oh, God. Oh, God, there's a moldy corn somewhere around me. Okay, we're gonna pretend there's not. I don't think I can bend over right now to get it. So there's no corn. There's no corn. there is no corn. We don't perceive the corn. We don't perceive the corn. I think I'll probably do a very, very bad British accent for Charlie. I don't like to do certain accents because I feel like if I get them wrong, it just sucks. But I feel like so many like British and like North American people try to mimic each other's all the time. That's probably fine. people just listen to it and be like, "That's garbage," and I'll be like, "Yeah." It feels wrong. Charlie is like. I feel like it's too important for a character. I can't not do it. Don't expect good acting today is all I'm gonna say. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I literally have eaten only a cookie and a mini egg in a day and a half, and I am like, I have to have like I'm trying to ease the queasy. I'm trying to like hug a hot water bottle, but I'm so hot that I'm just like sweating to death and dizzy because of it. I'll do my best. Your expectations are high. I hope your expectations are high in terms of how bad it'll be. Anyway, it's not gonna be consistent. The voice and accent are gonna constantly change. This is great. This is fine. Anyway, let's go.
Mr. Fool, how much further do we have to go?
Wait, I clicked out of chat. Okay, it's back. Never mind.
My dear Troupe Master Charlie, to which path are you referring?
The fool just gets my stereotypical fabulous voice. That's it.
For the road to paradise has long been closed. No sign of it reopening anytime soon.
Oh my.
Oh my.
I just want him to be James from Pokemon. I just straight up want James from Pokemon to voice him. That would be fun for me.
But if it's the path to hell you're after, that remains wide open, ready for our carriage to spin down and down.
No, that's not what I meant.
A jest, my dear, to lighten the mood on this long journey. We've an hour left till we reach our destination.
An hour left? How long is this walk then if it's an hour left? I guess that would have been normal back before cars and stuff, to just walk for days to get somewhere. I would just give up and never go anywhere. Unless I could hop on a boat, because then I don't have to walk. A whole hour?
You seem rather surprised.
Oh, give me a second to do. Well, yes. I love her face right now. I've never seen that expression on her before. Because we've never seen her in the story, I've only seen like her default expression, so I don't know what variety she has. I'm so glad they get to make better use of her model. Hello, Mr. J. I feel like Charlie looks like me when I was a kid. You see the resemblance? It's uncanny. You got the entire country in 1 hour? Damn. It must be real speed. I can't walk an entire city in an hour. Unless your country is like the Vatican or something. Even then, I don't know how big that actually is.
It's only that we've already met quite a few people on our journey. I thought perhaps we were closer to town. Also, there's something else. Something's off about this letter.
I don't know what the letter even is. That was like almost turned into like a New York accent or something. What is it? I can't accent! Dear Troupe Master Charlie, we've heard of your troupe's reputation, which is hilarious because if they're like underground theater troupe, you shouldn't have heard of them. The folks in our city wish to see you perform at our upcoming festival in 5 days' time.
It's altogether strange, isn't it? Who invites theater troupe to perform at a time like this?
Is this one still like banned? I wonder.
More surprising is that you received the invitation at all.
Oh wait, is this when she got recruited? Before she did anything? No. Because they invited our theater troupe, so she must already own it. And she's already wearing the outfit.
Only a few years back, we'd have enough of these letters to fill a wall.
But that's long since passed.
With all theater prohibited. Oh, it is still prohibited. Okay. Sending a letter like this is brave. I can't pronounce letter. How do you say letter? Like British. I don't know!
Brave indeed, openly defying the ban. But my dear Troupe Master, new laws do not restrain desires. They only make new lawbreakers.
That's kind of true. For a lot of like useless laws anyway. I feel like that's kind of what happened with like a lot of different bans in history. That especially ones that don't last very long. People are like, we can't have this anymore. It's not allowed. And then no one listens. And they just do it anyway. It just creates more criminals, not anyone actually stopping shit.
It's only right that we respond to the people's desires, whether there be a law or not.
I mean, it's not really doing any harm.
But
Did we not all agree on this decision, the whole troupe, including you?
still, I feel like we shouldn't go. What if it's a trap?
It's probably not a trap. Unless it is a trap. The soldier might be pleased.
Pardon me, but you be the actors from the people's troupe.
If so, you're under arrest!
Yeah, soldiers!
It is a trap! These soldiers must be here to arrest us! Run away! Run away!
It must
Wait,
be.
Troupe Master, no need to panic. These fine chaps don't seem interested in starting a fight.
Maybe they're our bodyguards. Sotheby is in shambles, jealous, weird she doesn't have hers anymore. A middle-aged man steps forward from among the soldiers. Imagine, it is the police that hired it. Oh, this is like some fancy bitch. Look at that wig. You can tell how rich he is because of how probably full of lice his wig is.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Jeffrey. We're here to welcome you on behalf of Autonoma.
What is Autonoma?
Mr. Fool and I are acquainted. I believe he can attest to my identity.
Imagine your random friend is a clown.
So, you're not here to arrest us?
Of course not. I'm as big a fan of your troupe as anyone else. Why would we do that?
Because they can. It could still be a trap. They're getting us to let our guard down. We don't know.
You must have seen all the people heading this way. They're local farmers and craftsmen on the way to the Autonoma for the festival.
Autonoma, that must be like a town then. Sounds so normal for a rich person. He does sound very chill. I mean, he's a lawbreaker. He's engaging in theater, so he's probably like a rich artsy person, which usually has different vibes at least. Less likely to avoid the peasants, because the peasants can be useful for inspiration or whatever.
Oh, yes, of course. Like it said in the letter. Still, having a festival at this time feels a bit
dangerous.
He's like, I don't care. Danger is my middle name. Doesn't matter, makes him a cavalier. That's true. Maybe he would be like, he would have seen plays when it was like allowed.
We're well aware, but this decision was made by the mayor after weighing all risks.
Okay, it is the mayor then. What's the mayor gonna do? Just tell the police not to arrest us?
The mayor thinks people need something to celebrate in these troubled times.
That's so true. I feel like when things really suck, that's when you often need celebrations and stuff the most.
To avoid clashing with the Duke's band, we're calling this a market fair. At least until the show begins.
So they're advertising it as a fair. If we come in, it's not a play. It's a musical performance where there's no backing tracks, but if you hold a tuner up to our voices, you can definitely hear that our voice is hitting some notes. It's a concert.
We'd appreciate if the troupe could likewise be discreet. Why, even the foolish groundhog knows how to keep his head low when a hawk's on the hunt.
I really love the fool's design. It's so fun. His hand even looks scary the way he's holding the rose.
That's a sharp analogy, my friend. But either way, I want to thank you for coming and for responding to our plea despite the dangers involved.
You're too kind. We're just grateful for the chance to perform.
The festival and your show will be held tomorrow. Until then, rest up and stay low.
Imagine her just like hiding under a tree or something.
I've arranged a place to stay and some provisions for you. Follow me.
And just go to wherever he's taking us. Probably the end of part 1. Yeah! I don't think it's gonna be too long. Blech. It's definitely a little... I really want to do Final Fantasy if I can, but I'm definitely... I might see if there's anything I can take, anything else I can take. For the queasy that won't counteract everything I already took. It's hard to focus because I don't want to barf. Only a fete! Which means it's only a festival. It's so fun. Let's keep going for now. No, trust me, cheese pizza would not help. I couldn't even hold down like anything, bruh. Let alone something that's guaranteed. You know what? It'll help me vomit faster. As night descends the following day, the once tranquil streets burst to life, abuzz with activity. Bonfires crackled at the heart of the square, dispersing the chill and blending with the lively chatter, the scent of malt and spices to create a warmth that enveloped the whole crowd.
Could I have some bread? How much is it today?
That's like, no, you can't have some bread.
All bread and meat are absolutely free today, courtesy of the city council.
Nice.
Free? But what's going on here?
Free bread. It's like a harvest festival, kind of. Hold on. I need to lean back for a sec so I didn't barf. Before he could react, the vendor had already stuffed several loaves of bread into his hands. Just take all the bread, save some for later.
Here's your bread, and here, take a drink on the house.
Imagine he drinks so much he drops the bread. The vendor bent down to pour an amber-colored ale from a nearby barrel.
a drink. This almost looks like elderberry malt to me.
As the resident took a sip from the cup, his face lit up. I bet it is.
This is elderberry malt!
Is that also illegal right now?
But,
Well, oh yeah! Okay. So we're just breaking every law right now. Nice.
but what are you doing? All liquors are banned now, even arcane brews. Wait, could it be? Is this all to celebrate the festival? Don't worry, it's only a market fair today, my friend.
With some market apple juice. It's fine. The vendor gave a shrug that hid their smile.
A market fair? This looks more like a celebration to me. I was wondering why they started lighting up the square. It seems to me you're celebrating Christmas again.
I love celebrations that have lots of big lights everywhere. I love that a lot.
Have you lost your minds? Did you forget about the Duke's ban on celebrations?
I'm gonna tell you guys right now, I'm heavily maybe leaning towards delaying Final Fantasy, and later on in the week maybe do some gameplay in the game if I can. That's less important. Yeah, I might do a short stream later tonight if I'm doing a bit better, but I don't know if I can handle because I know we're getting up to some intense important parts, and I really don't know that's why I'm glad I did this short stream to test, because I was gonna try to tough it out because I really didn't want to hurt the MSQ momentum, but if it's gonna be a big important part, I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we might get more out of it if we do it another day. I'll still finish this today though. I don't know if I have MSQ in me right now. I might do a chatting short stream tonight if I'm in a bit better of a state. I don't know if I have anything faster paced than this. I barely got this. I tried. I'm glad I did a test, because otherwise I was just gonna jump into it, and oh boy. I feel bad doing that again, but I'm also thinking that as much as people would like to see it today, it's probably you guys would also enjoy it more if I did it a different day, I think. And I got some important stuff I gotta record later, so it can give me some time to maybe lie down first.
Not at all. Relax, friend. There's no celebration here, only a market fair.
The vendor slyly winked at the nervous citizen.
And this, no alcohol here, only fermented elderberry syrup, freshly bought from an arcanist.
Yeah, fermented elderberry syrup. That's like saying you bought fermented barley juice. Yeah, sure.
But it sure tastes like... Oi, drop the act, mate. Haven't you been waiting for a market fair like the rest of us?
Like maybe you should shut up if you want to enjoy nice things. A citizen gazed down at the cup in his hand.
Well, if it's just a market fair, just a market fair, and that's all it is.
He muttered it low, as if convincing himself. Raising the cup, he gulped the smooth malt drink down. Gulp, 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 gulp. Wait, I can do better. I took like the tiniest sip, because I can't drink fast. Sipped like a tiny bit, as loud as I could.
Haven't had elderberry malt in ages. Packs more punch than my old homemade beer.
Your old homemade beer? What do you have sneakily in your house?
remember that fermented elderberry syrup, mate. Drink your fill, we've got more than enough for today.
Hello, Greg Johnson.
Oh, of course. Oh, only syrup. How silly of me. What a wonderful market fair this is. All the better with some lovely fermented elderberry syrup.
This is great. So many people. I haven't seen a place feel so alive in ages. Why does she always look so sad? She's so precious. I just want to take Charlie and give her like the biggest hug.
Of course, everyone's flocking here. It's in our nature, something we can't resist, like moths to bright flame. We invited a great many singers and actors, though for obvious reasons only a few could make it as planned. It makes our planned performance all the more special, don't you think?
Watch us get arrested just straight up.
You're right.
Yeah, the character renders in this game are beautiful. I really, really love the visuals. And just everything about this game, honestly.
I think the People's Troupe is what everyone's most looking forward to. That's why we've arranged your performance to be our grand finale. It should be a most spectacular show.
A wooden stage covered with tents stood at the square center, poised to become the highlight of this unspoken festival.
You mean we're the last performance?
This is the highlight, yeah. I mean, they kind of already implied that, or like the finale. Look her eyes when they go wide. She's so cute.
If I'm not mistaken, our play would be...
Yes, you'll play an important role in it.
Wait, does she not know what her play is yet? Are they reading right off the book? How's she gonna memorize the lines in time? What the fuck? Oh. I hope she's a prodigy with a photographic memory.
No, don't do that. No, I absolutely can't do it. This is far too rash a decision. I'm sure I'll muck it up.
It was a collective decision, my dear Troupe Master.
If it's a collective decision, why didn't the Troupe Master have this?
And we have full faith in your abilities. You're from the King's Troupe, aren't you? Here for the market fair, too.
I love how everyone's being so obvious. Imagine them just going up to the police and being so, yeah. You also here for the market fair? And imagine the police agreeing to the yes. The police just participate as well and then don't say anything. They report to the king and be like, we had a nice market fair. We did lots of market things. Like drink syrup. That's so fucking obvious that this entire thing is a front.
Are you talking to us?
Of course, young lady. I've seen the King's Troupe perform, and I recognize a fair few of the faces among you.
Hello, no fear.
Well, whether you were for the king or the minister once, those titles have been lost. With all with all festivals and theatre prohibited, soon your troops may disappear altogether. Festivals and theatre!
That would suck, imagine. I'm always jealous of people who do theater. It's so cool. I don't think I have the memory for theater. I would love to do something like Broadway. One, if I could dance. Two, if I had an actual memory at all. I think it'd be really fun.
I always thought they were an untouchable part of our lives, but now they've become unspeakable sins. No matter how I try to reason with myself, I just can't understand why.
I wonder too, like why was it abolished? What's the reason? Maybe they don't want people to have like distractions. I don't know. Maybe because theater can get a little too political at times. Maybe they didn't like that.
A tyrant's sin is born of unearned glory. To keep his power and fame, he will abandon all conscience. Our existence is a mockery of the tyrant.
That's what I was wondering.
Oh my.
And a tyrant cannot endure mockery.
Except that the biggest tyrant is Charlie. We got a parody. It still is a big deal. Like in theater and TV and internet in general, even music. Sorry, I'm like rubbing my face. With performers, parody and mockery are a big deal. No matter who you are or what political stance you have, there's a lot of like shows and satires and things that will tear you apart limb from limb just because they can, because it's a way to kind of safely criticize. We're on part 2 out of 6. Oh my god. I think I might just focus on finishing this and go back to bed.
Mr. Fool, you can't speak like that here.
I watched your performances back then when you were known as the King's Troupe. I saw actors dressed in splendid costumes lined up on either side. Then the protagonist entered, greeted with thunderous applause.
Which is the name of her psyche.
Goodness, that was an outstanding play. Something I'll never forget. The theater, props, costumes, scenery, everything was so magnificent.
Thank you for your praise. I'm sorry to say, I wasn't part of the troupe at that time.
What a pity. Those were beautiful times. So different from now.
I imagine she wasn't even alive yet. She's quite young. I really like Charlie though. I'd love to cosplay her, honestly. I feel like she's easily one of my favorites in the entire game. I made her until I had enough 6 stars. Although I still sometimes wonder if I should go back to using her with Regulus. For some battles, she may do really well. Like battles where I tend to die, because with her kit, if your health is below 50%, she hits a punch!
I understand how you must feel. The more darker the night, the more we yearn for the daylight long past. I fear we might never witness such a scene again. Oh, you're right. Bringing it up only adds to the regrets. The King's Troupe has disbanded. The old theaters will be demolished, and soon all these splendid plays will be forgotten, with none left to remember their brilliant performances.
That's a shame, demolishing the theater halls. I remember there was a local theater hall once, and it was demolished. Just because, like, you know, kind of how everything ends up going. Demolished to build condos. And it's always so heartbreaking seeing, like, stuff that's been there for so long. Even if it may not be used as much, just, like, die.
That's not true! They will live on through generations, in writings and in memories.
That's true.
They won't vanish. Not as long as people have hope in their hearts. No, they won't disappear. Whether it's dazzling costumes or crude rags, whether we're in crowded theaters or in the dark of the woods,
it gets intense when they insult theater suddenly. The angry Charlie comes out. As long as people have hope, they'll hold true to their heart's desires. I could not follow that. Mid-sentence, I did not know what I was reading. So, we'll deliver a performance just as outstanding as those of the past. No, more! She says as she does the objection pose. I vow to you that we'll deliver a performance that surpasses all expectations. I like when Charlie has her switch to like when her pride takes over. I like that a lot. I vouch for this with all the skill and artistry I have left to give. I really like the fool's expressions. How it's not a mask, but the makeup is just so well done. That's the old man's gasp. Sounds more like he's gasping for his last breath. I see now. The theater isn't about splendid costumes, but each actor's performance, the heart they bring to their role, a simple truth long forgotten. I underestimated your determination. I will look forward to your performance tonight, young lady. The old man's eyes sparkled, as if a star was reborn in his eyes, and he smiled as he left the square. A splendid monologue, Troupe Master Charlie. And now she's blushing. She's like so tsundere for theater. She's like shy. She's like, I can't do anything. But then as soon as people insult her, she's like, I can do everything. Just watch. She's so good. I love Charlie. Getting to see more of her story makes me want to use her a lot more. I really miss using her all the time.
Oh my.
I just...
What have I said?
What was I even saying? I'm so embarrassed. I love her so much. I don't know what trope this is. I don't think it is tsundere, really. I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, I want to see more of it, and I love it. Hello, Frosty. You shouldn't be. I'm sure of it now. Your troupe's performance will win over everyone. As the master of ceremonies, I should apologize for putting you in the limelight, but it's like we knew you could do it, so... It is plain to see everyone has high hopes for us, Troupe Master Charlie. The pressure. It's too much. My stomach is turning. Relatable. Relatable. And yet the show must go on. Also relatable. My dear Troupe Master. I feel like this is nothing. If nothing else today, this is just the actor in me. I'm like, I could go back to bed, but the show must go on. The show must go on. So I decided to do a warm-up show, and after the warm-up show, I'm like, I'm not so sure the show should go on. I need an understudy. Who wants to be Pam's understudy for when I'm fucking dying? I gotta get an understudy. I'm dying too often. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I need to get some more clones. I gotta get some more clones so that when the OG is dying, one of the clones can take over. Hello, Lydia. As performers, it's our sacred mission to channel the audience's enthusiasm into our very best performance. How much would you get paid? You wouldn't get paid. You cover for me, I get paid. It sounds like a sweet deal, right? Make all the claims you like, but if we mess up, we're done for!
Oh!
There's no need to panic. We will step on the stage and let our performance bring smiles or tears to the people. Probably tears with my energy today. They'll just cry. I'm so bad. Hello, Orb. I feel like if I did final Final Fantasy today and I had to voice a death scene, I'd be like, as someone dies. Or if there's like a major death coming up, I'd probably blink and miss it entirely right now. If someone would die and you guys would be freaking out in chat, and like 2 minutes later I'll be like, wait, did they die? I think if I'm up to streaming later, to salvage any views I would have had, it's probably just gonna be shorts, sick hours, put a thermometer in my mouth, put me in my bed. or do a Twitter space from my actual fucking bed. I'll just do a Didge stream instead if I do another stream later. Maybe not even shorts necessarily, a regular stream, but just Didge stream. It's called the title, I am dead. Stream half dead. I'll see if I can do Final Fantasy later in the week, just to keep at least the game active. Maybe we can do the Bard job quests. We're behind on those as well. It's not quite MSQ, but I don't want to do MSQ outside of Mondays and Tuesdays, because that's like the most regular time for them. I can't always do Monday, but at least having one backup day is something. I don't want to move it around too much. Sorry, I'm rubbing my face because I'm zoning out. Ugh.
It's our calling, an unspoken bond between performers and audience. Mr. Jeffrey, you're in trouble! It was a trap!
A breathless soldier hurries to Jeffrey's side.
Mr. Jeffrey, it's all gone wrong! What's wrong, soldier? Take heart, the festival is starting soon. It's the Duke's Cavalry!
For some reason, this one soldier is not British. He just moved here, it's fine.
The Duke's Cavalry are approaching!
Oh shit, that's bad.
What?
I just imagine they're here for the show. They heard there was going to be some good syrup and a totally not a celebration. I gotta get better at my British if there's gonna be a bunch of these stories without voice acting. Ah, man. Golden hair and this is... I thought that said Sarussi, and it was like, what? Who's what's it now? The golden hair and the Sarussi? What? Suddenly this game took a very, very different turn, and I was like, I don't want to play anymore. my reading ability is like not quite. Oh boy. I think it would have been even funnier if I didn't realize and just ran with it that way.
This can't be happening. The festival was supposed to be a secret.
It's true. Our reports say that the cavalry will be here soon.
Could someone have betrayed us to the Duke? Yeah, that pathetic Cometto is always taking the wind from our sails.
I love how he knows who it is. What do we do now? Wait, is that...
That was overwhelming.
Sorry, I thought... Wait. I gotta check one more. Realized I'm behind on checking something. Okay, now I'm good.
That must be the Duke's Cavalry. Oh no! It's time to run! Mr. Fool, we have to get out of here!
Taking a deep breath, Jeffrey regained his composure. Hello, Bear.
Quick, inform the mayor and have him stall the cavalry.
Just break the tires off the wagon while it's moving somehow.
Let's proceed as planned. Wrap up the festival early. Performers, use the secret passages we prepared for you to escape.
That's pretty cool. Yes, sir! I like how the soldier's helping.
As I said to Troupe Master Charlie, you'd best leave now. I'm truly sorry about this. None of us wanted to put your troop at risk.
Unless he betrayed. The whole thing was a setup. I still don't trust it.
But if these knights catch wind of you, nothing good will come of it.
I see. I understand. Mr. Fool, we've got to get everyone out now! Or else they'll be right on our trails!
Tails! I can't read.
Too true, Troupe Master. And if they chase us down, they'll strangle us and hoist our bodies on flagpoles. Oh God!
They'll actually fucking hang them.
Oh.
I love how he said that and then immediately like, oh! I think you should react a little more dire, Mr. Fool.
At that time, the crows will feast upon our flesh like a most profane ritual.
Why am I giving him a voice that makes him sound horny about it?
Alas, alack, a terrifying outcome. We must make our exit as soon as possible.
Maybe he is. That's some extreme form of masochism. With the performance's scheduled debut closing in, the rest of the troupe were busy with final preparations. Imagine getting chased out of town during your debut. Every VTuber just empathizes so much right now.
Troupe Master, Mr. Fool, why are you back so soon?
'Cause danger.
Hello, Maggie. Everyone.
She looks so disappointed. Clueless about what. Clueless about what was to unfold. Their fellow performers were still basking in the festive atmosphere, slow to react.
Come to check on us. How everything is set for the show.
No show.
All that was left. Hold on.
Sorry, I almost got sick. I'm good. Don't worry, streaming is literally not making it any worse. I'm like just as miserable if I'm not streaming. So like I might as well finish this one where I started. I don't think I want to do something a little more intense, I guess. Like a new dungeon and stuff right now today. I might still do another chatting later if I'm a little improved. But we'll see. No, this just happens sometimes. It just happens sometimes. I usually lucky and it doesn't for the most part line up with stream times and I'm okay. But sometimes I'm just not. And right now it's more of a just not. I could be worse though, because remember when I said I was helping look after Warehouse Mom and Warehouse Dad? Well, turns out they both have pneumonia. So the fact that I don't have pneumonia, I don't even like this just happens sometimes. It's not anything contagious or whatever. It's just something that sometimes happens. So I could be a lot worse. I managed to dodge pneumonia, so I'll take what I can get.
All that was left was waiting for you.
Costumes were unpacked and prepared, and makeup already painted on their faces. Why is my eyelid twitching so bad right now? It's like my eyelid is possessed.
Oh my.
Oh my, what a cheerful sight.
I ruined their cheer.
Of course, our actors should be excited about hitting the stage. It's a shame they haven't realized yet that fate has come into Muddy Palm to smear them of their careful preparations.
Watch Charlie be like, nah, we're doing it anyway.
Everyone, I have an announcement.
then you never want to hear from her. Every time anyone says they have an announcement now, I just fear in the fucking pit of my stomach. But her soft voice was quickly drowned out by the excited chatter.
I'm telling you, the script will blow the audience away. Too bad the stage setup's pretty basic this time. Hey, don't be picky. In these times, just getting to perform is a blessing. We've got to make do with what we have. I'm not being picky. It's only that I was up all night imagining our performance. I can tell. Your powder is barely covering up the dark circles. Let me apply more. We can't have the audience notice.
Also, I can guarantee it is not doing. It's something I've dealt with for many years. It sometimes happens. I don't really want to go into detail. It's just you know, everyone has some things they deal with that are unfortunate, and I just don't want to talk about it. It just, you know, it's I do my best to work around it. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
Where is it? Oh yeah. I can tell your powder is barely covering up those dark circles. Let me apply more. We can't have the audience notice.
I already read that, I think. How'd you like my laugh? Also, look, I see it's returned her. The bursts of powder rising in the air as new makeup was applied caused the shimmering in the candlelight. Charlie had to swallow back what she was about to say.
So much hesitation, Troupe Master Charlie. Is that stage fright?
A peculiar smile slipped through the mask. Oh, it is a mask. Wow. It's a very... Maybe he uses arcane skills to make the mask move. That's actually really cool. It carried a hint of mockery and sarcasm. Emotions the fool had rarely laid on her. Damn. Alright. 3 more parts! Let's finish it up, shall we? The king in the labyrinth. This one's gonna be interesting. Just see where it goes from here. I feel like they're probably gonna put on the performance anyway.
Somehow. Come now! If we don't tell them, there will be no escaping.
Accept our defeat.
I just don't get it. These things bring joy to everyone. So why does he want to take them away? I can't wrap my head around it.
On the bright side, I'm getting in some solid British practice. While I'm too out of it to fully tell myself it's a bad idea. The laughter around them subsided and worried expressions began to replace smiles on the faces of the... I thought that said feces. I was like, what the fuck? On the faces of the troupe. Hello, Demon Lord. All turned up to Charlie as if realizing something. Oh no, they're cluing in.
Charlie?
What's happened? But as Charlie opened her mouth, not a squeak emerged. If you saw smiles in the feces, it's probably rats.
We're ready, Troupe Master.
But before she could speak, Jeffrey rushed in, panting heavily. Oh man! She loves performing, but has massive social anxiety. Charlie is just me for real, best girl!
Troupe Master Charlie, why aren't you ready to go? The Cavalry, they're almost upon us! So, my dear, what's holding you back?
You sound kind of intimidating at this point.
Anxiety? Anger? Or just plain terror?
She's like, all of the above, actually. the clown stepped onto the stage earlier than any of the others. Behind that comical mask lay a heart stronger than any other. Oh, the fool! Honestly, I barely knew anything about the fool, but this is— I already liked him a little bit from the somnambulism. This is really making me like the fool. Hello, Sterling! You're reading a Shakespeare book in your class? Which one? I'm curious if it's one of the few that I read. I thought I only read one, but I remembered I actually read a few in school. He had made his decision already.
We have to go now, Troupe Master.
Why? Why does he want to take it all away?
Have you found the tale of Minos?
Minos? I don't know. The tale of Minos? Othello? I didn't read Othello. I know I read, I think it was King Lear and, Twelfth Night. I liked Twelfth Night. I liked Twelfth Night a lot. And I think I read, Romeo and Juliet. I think those are the only ones. I specifically, I want to clarify one thing. I was not a drama kid. Like, I was not in drama club. I didn't really take drama classes, really. I think I took one once, but just like the basic one, and I never took any more. Like just like the earliest you could take them in school, and then I dropped out immediately. In one of my English classes, I feel like I'd like Othello though. We're sort of the darker ones. I remember when we were reading Romeo and Juliet, everyone was just like reading it kind of like this, like just reading the words, not really wanting to, because our whole class read it out loud. And I think, oh God, there was one day where really early on, there was like some sort of big monologue, I think, by, I think it was Twelfth Night. It might have been by the female lead in Twelfth Night. I don't know if it was Romeo and Juliet or Twelfth Night. I think it was Twelfth Night. In my class, for some reason, because I guess I hadn't been participating because I was shy and I didn't want to read, they convinced me to read for one day, like, the female lead. More like the teacher forced me to after I was voluntold by other students. And I remember, I basically am Charlie. I remember being really spiteful about it. So I was like, fine. I didn't like say this out loud in my head. I was like, fine. You want me to read it? Okay, I'll read it. I'll show up, all you motherfuckers. This is back when, like, I didn't do anything with it, obviously, but I was, like, interested in voice acting. Like, I'd play games at home and voice act them out loud to myself. So I was just like, okay, fuck it. And I stood up. I stood up! I just stood up for this giant monologue. And I read it in character. Like, I didn't just read it. Like, I got so into it. I read it, like, poetically, like, with a cadence. I put the emotions into it. Like, not overdoing it. I tried to make it sound as if I was just, like, on a stage or something. And I was, like, talking with my arms. And then I finished the monologue and just sat down. And there was, like, silence. And then I think a few people afterwards were like, that's really good, wait, what? And I was like, yeah. And then they kept trying to volunteer me to read again. And then I started having a bit of fun with it though, admittedly. And at first I was really embarrassed right afterwards. I was like, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. But it was fun. It was fun. Were you rating your cat ears? No, I outgrew that phase! Listen, I was still a fucking weeb, but I realized what was normal and not kind of at that point. I can't really say my fashion sense was still very normal. It's never normal. I still don't dress normal. But I at least didn't have cat ears. Listen. I can proudly say I have not worn cat ears to school outside of a Halloween setting in a number of years, okay? Listen. Shut up. Don't do this to me when I'm out of it. I can't fight back right now. I literally, if I had my hand tracking today, I'm just like flailing my hands in front of me because I can't use my words to fight back. I'm just like slapping the air in front of my monitor. We're kind of school. At one point, maybe. Oh, more like for around 3 years. Listen, at one point, I outgrew it. At one point, okay? I probably wouldn't have outgrown it if I didn't get so many complaints. It's fine, it's fine.
Yes, the tale of that famous king.
Okay, we're gonna move on from this topic.
When the Greek prince Minos vied for the throne, he sought divine favor to prove himself the rightful king.
Watch Charlie just overthrow the fucking Duke. Send him to a grave.
Oh gods, he prayed, if you support me, grant me a white bull. Then I will sacrifice it in your honor. This shall be our pact. The gods answered, granting him a white bull. But greed led Minos to deceive them.
Oh no.
He sacrificed a different bull, claiming the white one for himself.
You don't play games with the gods. That's his fault for being an idiot. I need to know why he wore cat ears in school for 3 years. Because they were cute. They were cute, okay? They were cute. And I was really into anime. It's, I think, when I started knowing what anime was. Like, I always liked anime, but I didn't know much what it was. That was my, like, getting into the internet edgy, chuny anime phase. And I wanted to be a real-life cat girl, okay? But I couldn't have real cat ears, so I made do!
But though Minos had kept the white bull, he soon lost what he sought most. No longer was he a king recognized by all.
Hello, Unver Mouse.
The term tyrant suited him better.
It's the fact that I wore them to school, of course. Of course. I'm not just gonna wear them at home. That's for cowards. That's for cowards. I owned it. Tyrant.
Those who play the role of a tyrant should understand better than anyone the role, the nature of him.
And exactly, I grew up to become anime. So, joke's on everyone else. If I was using a different software right now, I'd put cat ears on right now just to fucking spite you guys. When I can't put them on with this one. I use my lazy one because I'm feeling blick.
A tyrant, A tyrant is a monster, a towering creature.
Unbound to his duty, unstoppable in his wrath.
A tyrant scorns all, seeking only power.
He is greedy, hungry to devour everything in sight.
Oh my.
But his arrogance will bring him crashing down, for fear cannot withstand mockery.
That's why tyrants hate being mocked so much, because they know it means nothing, but their ego is fragile. So they're very easy to hurt with mockery.
Then the once terrified populace will rise, and a new king will lead them. So, have you made your choice? Run or stand. Live in fear or laugh in the face of death.
Run or stand? Well, I feel like she has to also value it. Does she want to sacrifice her fucking troop?
Hold on, Mr. Fool. Do you mean... No, that's too risky.
Ooh, that is woohoo! When she went Angie mode, I love it.
It seems you've made up your mind, Troupe Master Charlie.
You're right, Mr. Fool. I have. Now we got feisty.
I do not know what day the tyrants will fall, but until then it's our duty to resist. Is our show ready? All the players wait for your cue, Troupe Master.
Nice! Shakespeare is best performed or witnesses. That's true! Honestly, reading Shakespeare, I don't really have any interest in reading the scripts. I remember, I kind of like seeing, like, things inspired by Shakespeare. I would really enjoy seeing, like, a modern version of Twelfth Night. I know there was one a number of years ago, but I would like to see, like, one nowadays. I think it changed a lot of stuff. I don't want to see, like, hold on. I don't want to see one that's just, like, Twelfth Night but out of school in the modern day. I want it to be, like, all the same characters, all the same plot. They don't really insert, like, necessarily modern stuff into it. Just, like, the same thing, but if it happened today. Like, no subplots. Not necessarily, like, I don't know how to word it. Like, the same thing, but if it was today. The fool bowed his head, acknowledging her command. Charlie closed her eyes, reopening them with a phoenix heart, ready to begin.
Get ready for the show!
Let the show go on! Troupe Master Charlie, don't be reckless.
Kind of like that one version of Romeo and Juliet, and it said, no, that was fucking bad. That was fucking bad. I think what I mean more is kind of something like a reverse 1999 approach on 12th Night. Like, anime, and maybe modernize the language a little bit, but still keep, like, the time period, and keep maybe, like, the character designs and stuff. Oh! There was one really, really good adaptation and spin-off of Romeo and Juliet that's a better example of what I mean, maybe. The anime version! The Romeo and Juliet anime, the one that's, like, spelled Romeo x Juliet. I really like that adaptation, but that's a bad example because it changed a lot of shit, but I like it. I don't know where I'm going with this because that goes against everything I just said, but I really liked it. It's a very good anime. It's very cute. They're perfect. I love it.
They rest
of the citizens. I didn't even misread that.
At the festival are under the mayor's protection, and the cavalry have no right to harm them.
Despite the fact that they've all imbibed in the alcohols. I think they can still get in trouble.
But your troop are outlaws. They're authorized to kill you on sight.
We probably will too, unless we can convince them our play is good enough. I wonder if our arcane skill can convince him to like plays.
This is far from reckless.
Someone's gotta do it.
Troupe Master Charlie made her decision long ago. She only needed a gentle nudging from the fool.
He really was into this. Here's just pushing her not to run in the first place.
There's no need to fear. Even if the tyrant brings death, we'll not stay idle in our graves.
Damn! I fucking love Charlie. This event is easily making Charlie one of my favorite characters in this entire game. I want to use her more again. I love Charlie. I gotta max her out. Me going right back to becoming a Charlie main after this.
Should death kiss us lightly on the cheek, our struggle will be our epitaph.
I did great.
But before that,
You can tell how much I'm enjoying the story because I'm really into it despite the fact that I'm still out of it as fuck.
We'll mock the tyrant as he deserves. We're ready, Troupe Master. Stage is set and the players have their mock.
hello, Alpha Gamer.
We've been running for so long, but that doesn't mean we'll keep running forever.
I like how they side with her.
Looking upon this grand finale,
I forgot she goes deep voiced when she gets tyrant mode. I gotta adjust.
Looking upon this grand finale, where would the excitement be to flee? Marvelous. Give your best performance and let the audience witness our struggle with their raucous applause.
And then immediately after the play, the Duke comes after. She's like, I'm sorry.
We fled from battlefields, gallows, palaces, dungeons, and we could keep fleeing.
Absolute.
But we performers owe our audience a masterful performance, no matter the circumstances. That is our promise to them.
I gotta say, voicing the fool is fun. I like characters like that.
We shall be Theseus, not Minos who tramples on his promise. Mr. Fool, ring the bells to announce the start of our show to the audience. And, of course, don't forget to invite our special guests.
I love when Charlie does this. I just really appreciate people who care so much about something, and if they know it's irrational, to stand for it anyway. Can be like, I ain't no fool. La. I'm stretching a bit. I think I know better than to deny the truth. Okay, we got 2 more and then I can go to bed. If I got better by the end of it, I was thinking maybe I could still tough out Final Fantasy, but I don't know, Pen Police, I don't know. If I was at a very slow patch of MSQ, maybe. But I think I'm like 3 streams away from the end of Heaven's Word. I don't know if my brain can do that right now. Ugh. But that just means if we do the Bard quests later in the week, I can schedule more MSQ in advance for next week. And then, I guess it's more time for people to find it.
Hurry, don't let them slip away!
And that means now, we can probably finish it on a Monday, because I don't think I'm gonna stream Easter Monday, so, we would have had to finish it on Tuesday anyway, so maybe it's for the better. A swift squad of knights races through the streets, their torches illuminating the night.
Stay indoors, everyone. Not one step out! This time, we will catch them.
The clash of metal armor and loud commands echoed through the streets. The town square in the heart of the city was in disarray, with no one to be seen. Until the distant bells chimed, as if declaring or beckoning.
Come one, come all!
At the far end of the street, a clown. Oh, that was a fool. A clown with exaggerated makeup appeared, clutching a torch. Easter means I can wear cat ears and not prejudge. No, I'm gonna full on wear rabbit ears. The entire week of Easter, I'll wear rabbit ears even in public. Fuck it. It's normal enough. I have like 6 pairs of rabbit ears. It's really bad. I'll like alternate a different one every day. I have so many pairs of rabbit ears. I love bunny ears. They're so cute.
Congratulations, you've captured us poor souls. You've suffered so unjustly.
Why so many? They're so cute. I can't stop buying them.
You're that outlaw from the wanted posters. Wanted?
That was a fun line to read. I'm proud of that delivery. Hold on. Okay, I think I'm good. Sorry. Good. Maybe I've been getting a little too into it, a little more than my body can handle right now. It's okay. It's the finale. I can tough out 2 parts.
What a laugh. Who gives meaning to those useless scraps of paper? They are the Duke's commands! No one dares disobey! And who gave him the power to give these commands?
The people who, oh my god, their dark shadows in their eyes and everything. This is their full tyrant mode. A performer in elegant attire emerged on the opposite side of the street, coolly observing the multitude of knights. I love how, despite the fact that she's like this tiny fucking girl, she plays the tyrant men in the plays. I fucking love her!
What nonsense are you spouting? Why, it's the people! They gave him that power! But then he violated that trust, and he lost the power they gave him. And tyrants quake at its happening. Just as King John feared Arthur, Claudius feared Hamlet, and Macbeth feared Malcolm.
I spit when I read that line right on my monitor. I'm gonna wipe that later.
The usurper fears the true wielder of his power,
which is the people below. If they don't listen, whoopsies.
He fears us, fears the true holders of that power. Enough, stop this deceitful talk. Seize them all.
I can maybe try to at least get the pan pack up today. Although if I'm shaking, maybe I shouldn't draw. Maybe it's okay if I do it slowly.
But first, let us savor our final act.
Once more, the distant bells rang out. This is such an intense event. I'm glad I ended up streaming it today. Even if I can't do much else, I'm really glad. There's only 5 days left. If I didn't do it today, I wouldn't have been able to stream this. I'm really enjoying it.
That is your cue, Mr. Fool. As you wish.
Watch us like trap them in a cage. The clown raises his torch and flung it aside.
Is he lighting the town on fire? What the fuck?
Okay, that's not really fair to the civilians, but they're protesting the fact that their theater's not allowed by lighting the town on fire? What the fuck? Flames swiftly spread from the torch to the buildings, lining both sides of the street. The fire escalated rapidly, transforming the streets into an impassable wall of flames.
What are you doing? Have you all lost your minds? Quick, on my mark, turn back and retreat! Captain, the way back is blocked!
Just straight up killing the soldiers, damn. A cavalry captain turned in shock. Suddenly, a large crowd gathered around Charlie. Yeah, to be like, why are you burning down my fucking house? Silent and unmoving, they stood like an impenetrable wall. Damn.
You thugs! Did I not warn you? This is the final act, but not ours. Yours.
What the fuck? I'm starting to see why Charlie makes a good tyrant. What the fuck? She's so scary.
Savor your last gasp of fear, for on its tail quickly comes the anger of the people. Captain, there's nobody on the other side of the street. We can break through there. Wait, are they forcing us to break through ahead?
It's a trap!
These blasted troublemakers! I see it now. They fear the Duke's might! They will dare kill us. They fear the Duke's retaliation, so they're forcing us through another gate! What a despicable lot, daring to turn against their betters. Captain, if we don't run now, it'll be too late! As the fear heightened.
I feel like my British gets better when I get more into the story and don't think about it. I mean, obviously not perfect either way. Probably a big part of it is I'm just so stuck in my head about messing up. As the fear heightened, the cavalry leader seemed to remember something.
No, I won't fall for this!
A confident smile spread across his face.
Ha! Your performance was compelling. It almost fooled me. But alas, Arcanist, I mixed up the words. Your act lacked a certain spark. What are you babbling on about, you up-jump stable boy?
The Shakespearean the Shakespearean insults, let's go!
I've heard of you and your arcane illusions. This is all your trick, isn't it?
Oh! That would make sense. He's not actually hurting anyone.
An interesting conclusion.
Although she's still very confident, considering. Maybe combined with the other's arcane skills, she can make it real but only affect them or something. I love this expression on her. She is so fucking scary.
Ha! These flames, this crowd, they're mere illusions you created.
But this time, maybe it's not.
You're just making a blistering show of bravado, but you're nothing more than fools.
Despite delivering a pinnacle performance, Charlie's expression momentarily wavered. Oh, I guess it is. The cavalryman revealed a smug smile, convinced he'd spotted his adversary's weakness.
See for yourself whether it's real or an illusion.
My nose is a little stuffy. Where's my nose stuffy?
Still want to play the braggadocio, eh? Get her! You dare to resist the Duke's power with cheap illusions? Honestly, your actions are as laughable as your sorcery! Get her! Take her away!
Suddenly the bells chimed again. This time they sounded unusually long, ringing out a different tune. The echoes of the bells faded, replaced by a different sound. The sound of footsteps. A vast thunder of steps approached from all directions, and soon, flickering torchlights dotted every alley of the street. Wait. Was it fake? But now the actual people are threatening to light it on fire for real? But this new crowd converged behind Charlie. I was starting to get weird nose noises. My nose is totally fucked up all of a sudden. I don't have like any tissues or anything here, so we just gotta deal with nose noises.
Stop! I am Jeffrey from the City Council. Your actions are hereby condemned by the Council on behalf of the City Council of Autonoma. We order you to leave now. What's this?
The city's defending her! That's so cute!
City Council! Do you even know who we are? Nothing more than henchmen of a tyrant. Get out!
Hello, TGM.
You're not welcome here.
Hello, Chin Bobby. You know Jeffrey is looking particularly dapper.
Leave! Leave now!
As the furious crowd gathered behind Charlie, the flames on both sides of the street roared higher. The temperature rose, and beads of sweat formed on the henchmen's foreheads. Oh shit, the fire's real. Maybe. Captain, this doesn't look like an illusion anymore! I've never heard of any arcanist creating something like this. It's all an illusion, you cowards! Here, let me show you. Jumps into the fire, dies. The captain of the cavalry gritted his teeth and charged into the burning flames! He dies. Damn it! It's scorching! It's real fire! Holy shit! He died of cringe. He fucking did. He's an idiot. Indeed! And it burns with the people's rage! And should you trample on the people, then they'll reclaim their power! Meister, that which rightfully belongs with them! Respect a just ruler, but ever resist a tyrant. Me starting to wonder if I should rethink my CEO approach. I don't want you guys burning the warehouse down. This is the reckoning of the people! Still think these angry crowds are just an illusion? You dare! The cavalry... I can't read. I'm still at, like, if I had to put myself out of 100, like, what percentage functionality I'm at? Maybe, like, 25. Reading is hard. The cavalryman's words were cut off by a rotten egg thrown from the crowd. Ew, with the fire would make it smell like extra sulfury, too. Though it bounced harmlessly from his head. Oh my god, my nose. Do I have anything I can use to blow my nose? Hold on. I think I have one tissue. Somehow blowing my nose popped both of my ears right now. And now I'm so fucking dizzy, the whole room is like spinning. Oh, I leaned back and I have vertigo. I can't win today, can I? Oh god, vertigo and queasy. Hold on, I need a minute. Yeah. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's keep going. There's this one and then one more. I got it. I got it. I got it. Though it bounced harmlessly from his heavy armor, the humiliation pierced him deeper than a bunny bolt of arrow. Damn, must be embarrassing, huh? Still think this is just a trick? The bells. The bells rang louder and more fervently. They sounded like they were urging a final judgment. Dang, this sounds so terrifying. The captain's spirit finally crumbled. Madmen! A bunch of madmen! How dare you rabble defy the dukes! As the muttered words were consumed by the crowd's condemnation. Don't say I didn't warn you! Leave now while you still can! Or face the fury of the people! Damn. She raised a hand and the crowd parted, creating a path behind her. Damn it! Let's go! Let's go! Retreat! Retreat! The soldiers meekly sheathed their weapons and retreated towards the city gate. That's it! Don't show your faces here again! Laughter erupted among the crowd. I bet it was an illusion. They somehow just did a really good job of it. The soldiers' arrogance had given way to dejection, in stark contrast to their previous bravado. Damn. Still, one more part. The beauty of theatrics. Sounds like a good one. This is the end of one drama and the beginning of another. I'm excited for Oliver Fogg's. It's not gonna be today, like it'll be another week because it's not out yet. Would you guys want to see me voice act Oliver Fogg's event story as well? If it's even half as good as this one, I'm pretty excited for it now. The cavalry left the town, dejected and broken. As the gates closed, the bells chimed once more. But this time, its toll was slow and drawn out. They're gone? Charlie staggered back as if drained of all her strength. She gasped violently, filling her lungs with air. Oh no, she was so scared the whole time and trying to hide it. No, precious. They really left. As she tried to compose herself, the people around her and the burning buildings lining the streets began to sway. He's the fall cleaner, yeah! Finally, the whole scene shattered like a pop bubble, revealing the true appearance of the street. So it was fine the whole time. It was an illusion, damn. You heard House was really good? Was it out on the Chinese server already? I don't think it's out yet in English. Or is it out? Is it out now? Oh shit. Is it gonna expire soon? Oh no. The festive bonfire continued to blaze in the square, its flames turning the surroundings as bright as day. But only a small portion of the crowd had vanished. More people remained behind her. That's gonna be a rough one, because not only do I have to do Oliver Fogg as British, he's a boy. How the fuck am I gonna voice him? Yes, it wasn't an illusion, but rather they had been all, or almost all, too real. After a few moments of silence, a cheer erupted from the crowd, so parts of them were real. The people, at least. We did it! I can't believe it. We actually drove them away. Hurrah!
Absolutely.
A flawless performance, Troupe Master Charlie. A flawless performance. A haunting performance of unprecedented magnitude.
But won't they just come back with more army people and like fuck this place up? From a small fire in places? Yeah, that's my guess, and they may have lucked out. And he went into one of the real ones. Let's not talk about it anymore. She's immediately embarrassed. Oh, that was overwhelming. I was so scared. Just thinking about what happened, I can't stop shaking. Literally me. Moon goes tyrant mode, full angry and powerful, immediately dies inside after.
You did it! You really scared off the Duke's men!
No, I didn't do anything at all. I might have put everyone at risk. If it weren't for all of you, my poor tricks would have been exposed. Yeah, I probably just bought them some time. I mean, at the Troupe enough time to get away, but they worry about the town. There's no need to be modest. You gave us the courage to resist. We came together because of your call.
This is an outright victory, Troupe Master Charlie. You gave them a taste of their own medicine and taught them a lesson for all of us.
Really? She's so cute! She is such a fucking good character. I adore Charlie. I think it's a crime that she's not a 6-star. Let's be real. She deserves to be like one of the highlights of the game.
Mr. Jeffrey was right. These knights will never reveal what happened today. The tyrant's lackeys rely on lies and fear to maintain power, fearing people might discover how weak he truly is. Their actions are driven by self-interest. They won't speak of this. Would never serve their purpose.
I will believe that. I will believe that. Can she get a 6-star form? I haven't seen anyone in this game having any alts yet, so my guess is they probably aren't gonna do that. With how long the banners are, I think it'll always be new characters. That's amazing. We really did it.
But Troupe Master Charlie, I must remind you of something. Though emotions will run high for now, Please don't forget there's another act still to come.
Our actual play.
Something greater still.
Yeah. Oh!
Our earlier performance was but a dress rehearsal. What comes next is the real show, the most crucial of our performances. The eager crowd has already gathered. Step onto the stage and answer their call.
I kind of want to make an alt team now of like Charlie and the Fool because I love them so much. But it's kind of useless because the Fool cannot get Insight 3. I do kind of want to train up Charlie some though. With the bells tolling, their audience converged on the square from all directions.
Their faces filled with anticipation for a performance befitting the festival.
Aww! We get the really cute CG of
For
her.
the show.
Yes! Yes! You're right, Mr. Fool! Now begins the most important part of the show!
She took a deep breath, her expression turning serious. It was the same look she always wore when she stepped onto the stage. This is so fucking wholesome. I love this event. This might be my favorite chapter in the entire game so far, and it's just a fucking side story. I really love this. I'm very biased, though, as someone who likes performing. And she looks like me. So I think I have so many levels of bias right now. You can make a team just because you want to. Well, resources are very scarce in the game, so it's really hard to justify. You kind of have to plan ahead for exactly what you're going to need only. Maybe once I have some I3 teams ready.
Let's get started, Mr. Fool! May we echo the promise we made to our audience and let them know that the theater we cherish won't end here! Because the joy of theater can have a lasting impact! It can overcome hardship, defeat fear, and even conquer the greed of Minos! Yes, even if it is an illusion, what people experience is far from some meaningless bubble!
I love her so much!
That is where our little story ends. I wonder, Miss Verton, was the story to your satisfaction?
What do you think, chat? I'm pretty satisfied with it. I would have liked to see a bit more as an epilogue, but I feel like that was probably okay. I didn't really need any more. I feel like it's better for a story to leave you slightly wanting more than being like, wow, it's finally over. So I think that wasn't too bad of an ending. I like how the Fool has a bit of an epilogue, though. It's kind of smart.
You see, that is the true meaning of theater.
I wonder what the other characters in Oliver Fogs are going to be.
Whether real or illusory, people will find in the performance an inspiration to resonate with. Were you wondering about which play the troupe is performing? If you ask me, it's still a little too early for Christmas. But for a story like this, ending it with a little comedy seemed quite fitting.
I wonder if it was 12th Night.
I'm curious, what do you think? Oh, there's no need to answer. I believe deep down inside you already know. But all is remaining the same.
Probably King Lear, from the fact that that's her specialty.
I hope you enjoyed the story, not the show.
Fuck. That was so good. What the fuck? That was so good. I'm glad I decided to do that on stream. That was really cool. And I got an achievement for beating it. Yeah, it is a mask. That's why I'm wondering if he uses an arcane skill to like make it move, because it is a mask. This is there is a challenge. We can try the challenge a little bit since I know I'm canceling my other stream. Hello, Rocket Sucks. I think I'm up to trying it a little bit. The thing is, I'm just not up to MSQ. I still might do a chatting stream later. But I really don't think I'm able to do MSQ at my current level of energy. So give me a sec. I'm gonna reschedule that for next week. Just straight up. I might do another Final Fantasy stream this week, but it's probably going to be Bard job classes. I'm gonna reschedule it for Monday the 25th. Let me double check my calendar and make sure that it's okay. You enjoyed the voice acting? I was so self-conscious at the beginning, but Charlie really helped me break out of my shell, huh? that was kind of a fun challenge. I'm glad I did try to go for it all the way. I'm really glad. That was fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I got into it a lot more than I thought I would too. Yeah, I'm putting it for next Monday. I'll try to do a Final Fantasy stream later on in the week if I can. One second. It should be working. I think I might try to voice act Oliver Fox as well because I did really enjoy that one. So we'll see. Now I kind of almost want to voice act 37's side story, but I feel like I don't want to get into the event stuff because then it's just too much. Well, at least the mini stories maybe, but every event there's so much story. I just cannot stream it all. I also finished quite a bit of it already, so. Let me just make notes in a few other places that I postponed it, and then I'll try the challenge a little bit. Let me make a note on Discord as well. Hold on. Just because some people might be waiting right now, and I don't want them to be wondering where the fuck I am, you know? One second. I made a note on Discord that I'll probably do the Bard job quests in Final Fantasy XIV later on in the week, but I can't do it today. One second. I mean, at least this VOD exists. People can watch this and hang out. And I always don't get brave enough for accents, so that's at least something exciting for people to check out. I think the challenges end soon, so it might be nice to try a little bit. Hello, Valentino. This game is very slow paced. My yuck feeling is getting a bit worse though, so the story towards the end, I got so into it that it distracted me more. Now that I'm like not as like hyped up, I'm like, oh shit, it's all coming back. try one of the challenges though. Let's see. Or maybe tenant. Although, if this is one that's going to have as a dragon with a wolf head, I don't know. Yeah, I off the voice acting high. Now I'm back into reality, and I'm like, ah, shit. I think this might be an okay combo. I'm sure that there's such a variety of enemy types. Let me see. So, grass is not good. Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been bad having all grass teams, so never mind.
I can't wait anymore.
Alright, let's give this a try.
What's this? Stop it, they're just little games. I tripled the ingredients this time.
They also have drip for days. Yeah! I really love the character designs in this game. I think it has some of the best character designs out there, both for enemies and like smaller characters. The thing I like about this game is that they're grounded enough in reality that they're not so out there. Like even the weird ones like Pickles. Like he's a dog, sure. And he's a dog that has like glasses and all this shit. But he still looks like a normal dog. He moves like a normal dog. It's like he doesn't just talk. He has a device that tries to translate dog.
The puppy
They
agreed
managed
with
to
your decision.
they managed to make it feel very believable with the designs, and I like that a lot. Even Apple and Alien though, like we have like theories where there's like cows being abducted by UFOs and stuff already. So it's very simple. It's not like this convoluted alien design. It's like a simple UFO and a cow. And Apple's just a fucking apple. That's not like a weird one. It's just a normal apple.
Whoa, release!
What's the dog's class?
Typhon won't give up his friends.
You mean a
Neither
flag?
will Sotheby.
Hello, Mr. Apple! Speaking of Apple! The anniversary month's in May, but the update will be 1.9. Do you think they'll push back the anniversary event? I don't know. I feel like because the anniversary for us is different, I don't really know. I'm down for whatever they decide to do personally.
The puppy.
Class is just dog. You know what would be really cool to see at a convention? An Apple cosplay. Just someone in a giant Apple suit with a tie. Like literally just a walking apple. I think I would find it really funny. Probably only me. But I would find it really
They're just
funny.
little games.
That happened? Did somebody actually just make a giant apple suit and go to a convention? Oh shit, I wasted my 2-star. That's so good. Someone do it for anything else? Oh, I guess somebody could make like a giant cutout of an apple. That'll be one way to do it. Just literally make an apple cutout. Let's go around this paper. We gotta get that guy that makes all the anime cutouts. Just make a giant cutout of Sir Apple. It'd be amazing.
Touch my bag and love.
Gigantic apple.
Peace and love. Start me up. Are you ready to be? I know what this is.
It was either at the official Japanese booth or Chinese booth. That's so cool. It was official too. Amazing. Amazing. I have a hard time deciding if I ever did cosplay from this, who I would cosplay, because there's just so many good characters with good designs. It's like, they're all amazing. How would I even pick one?
I know what
Like, it's so impossible to pick one. They're all so good.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
And I love that. I love when games just... One thing I really like about this game, and I mentioned it before, it's so unashamed to be itself. It does its own thing. And I think that's both its strength and its detriment. It doesn't care what's popular. It doesn't care what the trends are. It does what it wants. And I think that works in its favor because a lot of people really appreciate and like that. But I think it also works in its detriment because unfortunately it isn't very mainstream because of that. And when it's not very mainstream, you know, it doesn't get the same audience that it could otherwise get. Charlie the easiest because you just need the outfit. I mean, true. My hair's not quite the best match, but it's close enough. I feel like I could do Balloon Party pretty good too, honestly.
What's that? What's
The
this?
puppy agreed with your decision.
It seems to be mixed up.
Bam!
It seems to be fine, right? And said it was very effective.
Do links work in the chat? They don't, unfortunately. I don't think so. I do have a Discord though, if you can post it there. In Pam chat, there's a thread for verse 1999, or you can like just ping me on Twitter with it, and I'll check it out after stream. I'm not quite well enough to check it on stream, I don't think, but I'd appreciate looking at it.
Change the world.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
I don't think. What's the challenge mode? Is this like another daily? Because I noticed there's like daily attempts, or not daily attempts. You get like one try at it a day with the currency. Nikkei is the same thing. I disagree. I disagree with Nikkei. I very much feel like Nikkei is I love Nikkei. Don't get me wrong, but Nikkei feels very calculated. This doesn't care what's popular. Nikkei very much feels like they dive into what they know will do well. I can't say that Nikkei did not feel like a calculated success. Like they have, for example, when they had the Kill the Lord event, they very specifically, it's obvious, copied Dwarf Forger's style because Spy Family is so popular. There have been many other events that had characters that are just like, you can tell what they're inspired by. They're trying to get existing crowds, people who like things that are already existing. It's like trying to get their audiences over to the game, it kind of feels like. I don't feel like Nikkei does it. The writing is nice, the writing is fun, but it still feels like they know what's going to succeed, and they're specifically going for success. It doesn't feel like a passion project in the same way. They care about their audience, don't get me wrong. I think Nikkei genuinely cares a lot about their audience, but I can't in good conscience say it feels like they're like
Stop here. They're just little games.
not
Type them on
shy to try something new.
Release.
Because it always feels like it's kind of rehashing things that have succeeded before. In new ways maybe, but yeah, Nikkei's collab, every Nikkei collab has been pretty popular. You have the Firefly comic and people cosplay Schneider, Arcana, Forget Me Not. That's so cool! I would love to see Arcana cosplay, dang.
What's this?
The puppy agreed with your
When Tubi's
decision.
in a game, you know they learned it for the memes or the tears. Or the booty. Let's be real, it's Nikkei. It's probably all for the booty. I do both agree and disagree about Nikkei's combat being boring. I find during the events when you're clearly overpowered as fuck, it can be a bit boring. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Because during some of the stronger fights, like the Union raids and solo raids, I do find the battles can be pretty fun. Yeah, Nikkei very much feels like if it ain't broke. Whereas this game is like, we actually don't know if people are going to like this, but we're passionate about it, so we want to do it anyway. And I really respect that. It's really hard to do, and I do worry the game might not succeed and might get shut down because of it. I do know the game, Reverse 1999 is not very popular in Japan, and it's not very popular globally as much as they'd anticipated. I don't think it's unpopular in the sense that like people don't like it. But it's not like doing like numbers, if that makes sense.
It seems to be mixed up.
I don't think I'm gonna beat this challenge, and that's okay. Chibi kind of is almost everywhere at this point. Rising felt weird for me, like those games are so different. I am not going to beat this. This is the last round. Post it in the Discord, thank you.
Left hand up. Now right hand up.
Can't join the a lot of on your phone, that's all good. You can always join on PC if you want, but if you don't want to, like that's also fine. I don't want to force anyone to. Oh!
I've already said that.
So you get benefits for how far you get.
Bodyguard.
You get points, and you just get more if you're able to beat everything. Okay. So I can just go back with other teams and beat the shit out of everything later. But for now, I get some rewards for like at least getting somewhere. So you can keep doing this, and the more you do, the less battles you have to do because you get more points right away. Interesting. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna try the challenge anymore today. What's this one? A penumbra can. Oh! So you get the penumbra can. I have one in storage. So, wait, did I miss something? Why is it red there? I don't see anything. Why is there a red dot? I finished it, right? It said end. Huh? It doesn't have a hard mode because there's no battles. Is that like a glitch? Oh, the square in the top left? Oh. Well. I guess there were rewards. Nice. Right now we're in the challenge stage. Does anyone know how you unlock the penumbra cans? I'm not sure if it's gonna automatically give me enough to do all the mini games, or if I'll have to buy them in the bank. I mean, I will, but I've just never seen them before. I'll do what I have to, but I don't remember seeing them. Well, I'm gonna be in the wilderness shop. I'll be in these shops if you could buy them at all. It probably gives you exactly enough, and it's just, I don't know, makes you feel cool to unlock it or something. Or maybe I have to complete one to get the next one. I don't know. Anyway, I might as well do my dailies and then end stream for now. I think if I'm here anyway, I'm probably gonna forget to do my dailies. And then I'm gonna rest.
Interesting accident will happen.
We can re-witness my clutch victory over and over and over. It was a moment. It was truly a moment.
What am I doing?
Once I unlock Limbo, I'm gonna be in hell, aren't I? Oh yeah! I have enough to I3 Sotheby almost. I just need more Sharpodonty, and I can I3 Sotheby or Regulus. I'm torn who to I3 first. Because I don't have an I3 healer right now, and I feel like I3ing Sotheby. I think that Tooth Fairy is supposed to be objectively the best I3, but I'm leaning towards Sotheby just because when I use a poison team, half the time I feel like I'll get more use out of Sotheby. I also just like Sotheby. I've invested real money into a costume for Sotheby. Completing regular weekly tasks with number can. Oh, okay. I usually complete that, so we're fine.
The machines on the ground.
Just as I would.
But one thing, I know I don't have time to do like a lot of dailies and stuff in Final Fantasy, but I'm able to do them in this and okay. It's entirely because having the games on my phone makes it really easy when I'm like doing something else. Like if I go to the store, I can have it doing autos in my pocket. Every once in a while, take them out, set another one. Whereas having time to actually sit at a computer and do daily is just really hard. You like Sotheby's, you choose her, but you don't play. I mean, that's understandable. I really like Sotheby. I really like Tooth Fairy too, though. But Sotheby, she's very charming, and she has that must protect energy. Must protect Sotheby person's
Don't touch my bag! Peace and love! Peace and love!
Whereas Tooth Fairy has kind of more like, I'm afraid of you, but also attracted to you energy. This is what the gameplay actually looks like. Yeah! The bonus event today didn't have it. But it's usually like a turn-based card game. It's a very simple card game, but it can get more complicated when you have to like do really complex battles. Because the thing is, the different strategies can change drastically for each battle because they'll change it up a lot. It'll be like X thing, it doesn't do Y today or whatever. So you have to read the instructions because everything changes a little bit. For a long time, I was overpowered enough that I ignored that shit. But now I have to pay more attention. It's quite simple, but I like it. You've seen the game ads, but you never understood how the game actually went. Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like it. It's very chill. I gotta grab my wilderness shit. Yeah, it has really great art. Art and music and voice acting is the main highlight of it for a lot of people. The voice acting is really, really nice. And you know, English dubs are usually the thing that gets torn apart in games. People will absolutely destroy the English voice actors. So the fact that the English dub is one of the main draws of this one, I think that says a lot right there about how good it is. Let me do one story thing real quick. I think I have everything I need for her. Oh! I'm tempted, but then I'll be out of Sharpadon.
Stop talking.
Well, that makes it easy. I don't have the right stuff for Tooth Fairy anyway. I could go for Regulus.
Whoa. Watch out, mate.
What is... I don't think I have a referral code. I'm not really sponsored. I just play it. I don't know if there's such a thing as referral codes in this game. I just like it. Let me see. What's the benefit of I3ing her? Level up. Oh! That's really good, actually. Holy shit, that's really good. This might be more important than Sotheby. Because when Restless Heart status is dispelled, Moxie +1. So Regulus's ultimate is dodge. So you can go one turn without taking any damage, right? And Moxie +1 means every time I get 5 Moxie, I can use her ultimate. And Moxie +1 when Restless status is dispelled, that's every second turn. I get a free one. Every second turn. Regulus at I3 seems fucking badass. This might actually help in a lot of fights. I think I might have to prioritize her instead of Sotheby. As much as Sotheby is great, her I3 skill isn't that amazing. As her It does sound broken, yeah. I haven't listened until the new EPs. No, I do wait until it's in global. So basically, Sotheby's I3 is that, it means that, I can sometimes heal right away, which is great when I need to heal, but I usually heal every turn as a preventative anyway. So, yeah, I know the EPs are available. I just kind of like to wait until they're a bit more relevant to where I am in the story, if that makes sense. I think Regulus might be more important, honestly. As much as being able to heal right away is good, I can already do that with the ultimate if I'm careful with it. But getting those extra dodges with Regulus seems really key. And then I'll have her in Tenant with her shields. They'll work good together. It does mean my poison team will take a bit of a backseat for a while. But technically I don't have enough to I3 Jessica right now anyway. So it's probably a good call. And then maybe next I can work on I3ing Pickles? Because my main team often, when I don't need a healer, I'll mainly use like Tenant, Regulus, and Pickles. Or I'll use Regulus, Pickles, and Tooth Fairy. After I get Regulus, I think the rest will hang in pretty okay. And then I'll focus on Sotheby next. And then I'll get Jessica as well. Conchita, I don't really know if I need to I3 her that much. It's good to have the extra poison sometimes just because it's fun. But I don't need it necessarily. Cornbloom is probably more important. Let's go for it.
Whoa. Watch out, mate.
I'm also going to work on her resonance real quick. Because I'm working on farming this. Where is it? What is the good one to farm here? There's like one particular level where it's worth farming. Let me double check what that was. Feeling a tiny bit better than earlier now. But I still don't know if I want to chance a Final Fantasy stream. I still don't think I'm quite at full power. Just a little bit less queasy. So it says 420 is worth farming. But I don't think it's worth farming anywhere else. No, wait, 3-7. 3-7, it's apparently worth farming because there's a 33% chance of drop. Okay. Why does Tenet look so cool? I know. I know! So good. Let me see. Let's do 4. And then I'll go into, I'll do some resource grinding as well. I think I'm gonna take a few days. You found the apple clustering, dude. Nice. I'm gonna take a few days, I think, to think about if I'm gonna I3 Regulus or Saudade. I'm not really gonna do anything important in that time anyway. I'll work on getting my Paleo Hall level up today instead. Because I would really like to get my Paleo Hall maxed out. Because then I can get more Sharpodonty and Dust faster anyway. And that'll help level up everyone faster, which is way more important.
Warning. The puppy is
oh, I got 3 of them!
at
Holy
its
shit,
maximum
nice.
Speed.
That was a good farming day. I didn't expect to get 3, usually I'll get like 1. Nice! Okay, spend the rest of my stamina on getting as much of this shit as I can. Which is exactly 4, holy heck. Nice. I optimized my dailies so good today without even realizing that I did. Hello, Bongo. Just a heads up, if you haven't seen, I did have to postpone Final Fantasy to next week. I might be faring a tiny bit better momentarily. But I don't trust that I'm quite there yet. Everyone earlier on in chat can probably vouch that I should not do a new dungeon in MSQ. I think if I do Final Fantasy at all, it'll be later in the week so I have more brain. And I might do like a dead... I might do like a... not a dead inside, I might do like a dead outside chatting stream later. If I'm up to it, or I might just rest. Because I have something to do in about 5 hours that's important. More like 6... no, 7. I have something important to do in 7 hours. And I have to stay awake anyway for that. But I'm gonna try to get some food into me, I think, if I can. While it's not quite so bad for a tiny bit. See what I can stomach. And read some more of my comic.
I've already said that Sotheby doesn't need a bodyguard.
I love Sotheby! She's so cute. There's so many good characters in this. I don't even know who's best girl. Everyone is best girl. Fuck it. Also, I'm gonna waste all my dust and Sharpodonty right now because I need to use Charlie more. I don't care if this is a waste because I already have Regulus and Blondie. I don't care. I love Charlie. I love Charlie. I need more Charlie. Charlie is now at a level where she's at least useful for most things. Thank goodness.
I'm sorry.
I think for my star team, because then I can have Regulus, Charlie, and Tooth Fairy. Although Charlie really benefits from a debuffer as well. Although Charlie can kind of debuff. I don't know. I was thinking of using alternating Regulus and Charlie, and then having Tooth Fairy for healing. I also like Blondie though. I could potentially use Oliver Fog. That was my original team idea for like some stuff. At least not high level stuff. I could use maybe Charlie, Oliver Fog, and Regulus. Because I wanted to have Regulus, who is me, and my 2 top hat children. Because I love them so much. I love them. I'm excited to learn about Oliver Fog. I think my energy is so low, so maybe it's best that I don't do Final Fantasy anyway, just because my energy is still very low. Let me see. Yeah, I lost the insight. I lost the Sharpodonty. That's okay. Let see. Is there anything else I need to do while I'm in the game? I don't think so. I'll collect my dailies. Go here and get another one of these things. Let's see. Oh, there's one thing I could do. Oh, I think I'll save them for later. Never mind. Oh yeah, I was gonna check on my wilderness. Charlie was one of the first characters I pulled, actually. I think she was in my first ton pull, maybe. It's exciting to get to use her more. I gotta work on this. Bam! Alright, I still need to grind. I gotta grind more for Q3, and then I can start focusing on other stuff again.
Increasing humidity.
There's a
and
Matilda
decreasing
duck
visibility
plush. That's so
My friend,
cute.
what's happening?
I'll
You have to
Google
tell me about
that
this.
really quick.
Please.
Hold on. I don't see anything come up when I search it on my end. I'll have to look for it later on in a little more detail. It's bringing me to pages that don't have images right now. Maybe it's different results. I don't know. I did find some really cute, like, images though. Like, drawing. Sorry, I almost closed OBS. You have it as your profile picture? I can kind of see it. I thought it was like a real apple.
When
Nice.
do you get me back? I'm so done with it.
What
And
the?
I'm telling you, you blue jelly feather birdie tail. Screw your Nebula office process. I'm done with it.
Okay. The cow is really mad. I can't take DMs, unfortunately, but thanks for offering. Wow, that was something. I think my brain hurts again. Yeah, that broke my brain. That broke my brain. Okay. There, okay, I got my dailies. Alright! With that being said, I think I should raid some people. Take a rest for a while. Get ready for some important stuff I gotta do later that's more important than the stream right now anyway. I'm working on some big stuff behind the scenes. I have like at least 10 meetings scheduled this week. I gotta they're good ones, don't worry. I'm meeting up with other VTubers to do some quick things behind the scenes. But you'll find out later. I need to rest if I have any hope in hell of pulling that off. I have 2 of those meetings today, so I need to rest. I will raid some people. Thank you guys for keeping me company and hanging out despite the fact that I probably was not the most fun person to be around today. I appreciate it because it's much less boring than just sitting cranky by myself. Hold on. I'm gonna try searching that. Oh, I see it! Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna show it on stream. Wait, this is so good. I meant like not having a body though. Like literally just an apple. But like a floating apple. Like a giant apple. Like ceiling to floor apple. But this one's even more cursed. It's even better. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. It's my son. I'm looking at all the merch. I would like all of these things. Anyway, here you go. And you get Jessica's butt. Apparently, It's very shiny for some reason. Yeah. I would like the... Wow, oh, those are nice shoes. I would like the Matilda Duck plushie. That is... something. Yeah, that color is certainly popped. Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, there's a video of it too. I'll have to watch the one you shared later, TGM. I think I used up all my energy and I'm just like zoning out right now trying to end the stream. I'm like, stream's over, immediately dies before I even end it. I'm gonna put my links in chat. I don't have the words to talk about my links right now. You can click the... That's all I got. Okay. Okay. Links are done. I'm gonna try to still make some food because then I probably won't be as dizzy. Yeah. Oh man, I forgot to set it up here. I set up the slideshow for fan art as well so that it will have all the fan art, like all of it. Hold on, maybe I can set it up real quick. If I can remember how to do this right now. Loaded script. Add one. Where am I?
When do you get me back?
Oh god, not
I'm so
again!
done with it.
Not
And
again!
you blue jelly feather birdie tail.
Shut up!
Screw your nebula office.
Shut up! No one wants to hear you complain while the UFO takes you away. You annoying cow! Get turned into beef. Okay, I think that's there now. Let me see. Oh, I had the right one the first time. Let's see if this works. Oh, it's working! Oh. Okay, so it'll be random fan art out of everything we ever had. I'll update once a month to add new stuff. But now we have all the fan art at the end. All of it. So I felt bad that the OBS one limited because I could never remember to switch it. So now, we have all of it. All the nostalgia. Okay, I'm ending the stream. Bye. This app will recommend to maintain a proper sleep schedule. It's not that. I'm like unwell as fuck right now. Trust me, I slept like 14 hours. And sleep is not what I need. I'll be back. Okay. Well, I might not be back. Maybe we'll do shorts, maybe not. Bye. Okay. Let's go see. Raid on Twitch first. Okay. I could send you guys to Quinn Bennett doing Final Fantasy XIV because I can't, but he's a big streamer and doesn't know me, so I don't think I want to do that. Do we got anyone doing gacha that I know? True, I'll be back at some point. Just maybe not today. Maybe today, maybe not. Let me see. Pokemon Unite, is that a gacha? I know it's a MOBA. Is that also a gacha? Wait. Okay, this person is really big. Maybe I don't have the energy to raid them right now. Can you request them from the old art deleted? I really like them if you don't mind me keeping them. I really like them. I'd love to include them all. I could potentially delete some, but it would take me a lot of time to go through like hundreds of images and delete them. I would really like to keep them if you don't mind. Like everything added here is because I really want to show them off and I love them. But I don't want to make anyone uncomfortable either. But I really like them. If it's okay. I don't think they have names on them. We're gonna read Kokoro Hana. Give me a minute. Where is... Oh, hold on. Here we go! On Twitch, we're gonna go raid Kokoro Hana, who is also part of the Vtuber Symphony. She also plays flute, and today is playing Pokemon Unite. Where are her rules? Hold on. Hold on. Sorry, my brain. Please respect Twitch's terms of service. Please respect me and every guest I bring to the stream. Be humble and nice to each other at all times. No spamming, no advertising, no posting links. English only, please. No excessive backseat gaming unless I ask for help. Do not bring up other streamers, VTubers, YouTubers, or any social media person unless I bring them up first. Listen to mods. Do not upload entire VODs. I'll be uploading my own VODs to YouTube on my own channel. Even though I have streams where I'm mostly wholesome, oh, sorry, it scrolled. It'll have 18 plus team related content, so I figure I'll let you know to keep everything PG-13 at best. Do not share any personal information about yourself or others. Do not ship IRL people, and please avoid overly flirty parasocial behavior. Do not use never to scroll again. Nicknames are constantly trying to fluster me. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys there, and then we'll find someone on YouTube to raid. I think I've used up all of my stamina for now. Go have fun. Bye. Oh yeah, I have to raid on YouTube. Fuck. Yikes. Hold on. Okay. Okay, YouTube. Alright, let's see. Who can we raid on the YouTube side? Let's see. Oh my god, someone's playing Pizza Tower. I think I'm gonna send you guys to someone doing a birthday stream though, because it's someone I don't get to raid very often, and she also specializes in a lot of gacha games, so it's probably a comfy place that you guys would enjoy a lot today. Hold on. Let me see. Make sure it's a good time to raid. Yeah! We're gonna raid Abby's birthday stream. I think she's playing Peggle right now. Let's raid Abby. Abby is shrimp. Shrimp is good. Do not eat the shrimp. Yes. Rules are: be nice to everyone, including me. Don't backseat me or spoil the game or future content. Don't make comments that are unrelated to the stream. If you see spam or trolling, don't acknowledge it. Don't reveal anyone's personal information, including your own. And please don't bring up other streamers unless I mention them. Alright. We're gonna raid Abby's birthday and I'm gonna go die. I'm gonna go die. Wait. Oh, the slideshow's still moving. I thought it froze.